these bright, shining faces.
Good to see you. When Her Majesty the Queen asks you to arrange flowers, you say, yes, ma'am.
Fabulous. And win $100,000.
To take us to the river. So, fabulous florists, the challenge...
With that and see if I can make it work. It has a really tiny opening because I really want my flowers just to spill.
So I think for my waterfall effect, I kind of want to show maybe.
Everyone's work is insane.
Elizabeth, what's happening? Chicken wire is a fantastic material.
How are you, man? I'm doing really wonderful, thank you. What's going on here? I'm already noticing some synergy.
Roses. I like that it pops
The
out
amount of surface area that I needed to cover.
Like it's nice and sturdy. Are you concerned about moving it?
No, I mean...
Stressful, exciting, stressful.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Chantel, tell me what's going on here. Tell me everything. There's a lot of cymbidium orchids, but they also still get a little long. And it also doesn't connect.
Creation.
This is the front for you guys today. That was a representation of my
Tina,
aesthetic.
in the same colour, this preserved ruscus is Kristen.
Place, ace.
Home and get some rest because, boy, are you going to...
Be very proud of yourself.
Well done, everybody.
First of all, let's talk about how we would plan this
Competition to show everyone that there is that inside of me. Definitely not going home first.
That's the vase.
That's the vase. Get it.
Blammo.
Keep going, keep going.
A little bit of a clash. Come, Ariella. Like, wouldn't it be easier just to paint them when they're in? No?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and just try to get that to look more petally going up like that.
Hi, Chantel. How's it going?
This is going 2 inches, left 2 inches. I have Adam and Justin really working to get everything out, everything polished and put together. Ariella, can you come here for a second, please?
With chicken wire,
Thank you
so
so
they
much.
can kind of mash this right up against the wall, and they'll just fasten the chicken wire, and then
The
that's
base one.
Florists, you have won.
Flippin' gorgeous. And that
Where you showed us you are a master, a mistress, and queen of depth. And the winner of today's challenge
Verbiage was
is
taken, but at the end of the day, I really just wanted us to win and make something lovely.
Oh, Christine.
at the Cedar Sinai Medical Center, saving lives during the COVID-19 pandemic. You all look so petal fresh. Connor, I need some sunblock when you're out there again.
I think it's a little too late for that.
it's an orchid. You can also use any other
Your
florals or greens.
zero-gravity masterpieces. The challenge...
All I know is I want to make it super cool, and I want to make it look like suspended in air.
Yeah, true.
These are failing.
I'm actually really excited about this challenge. You know, it kind of fits in sort of the wheelhouse of what I'm really passionate about.
You're so weird. I totally get it. If you can pull this off.
What I love about this guy is honestly his root, because he's gonna create this duality. And when it's like time to go, like, oh, I'm ready to go. How long does it take for hot glue to dry?
Okay.
Too long.
Kristen, what's happening? Reflex the petals. You just
I'm trying to combine both emerald design and traditional Mexican floral design.
Lost.
Hi, Justin.
Hey, Simon, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you, and you?
Sorry, not sorry.
Future, which is like a big, like, stick it to yourself, and I appreciate that.
More movement and more drama, the callows.
I really do appreciate your determination. Determination isn't the only key to
magical.
success.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Thank you.
It's absolutely stunning. And the fact that you have kept so few orchids is the center
First
of it.
and third place. In first place, we have... You are going to be creating a window.
That your design must be three-dimensional.
And we're having like a big Saturn ring that's going to break the window space and swirl around the model.
There for a minute because people thought it was like a cheap filler flower. but now it's kind of making a comeback.
It smells like
and we're
cat
using it
at all times. I douse it in perfume sometimes in my shop.
I put Listerine in the water.
Guys, can we do it like an alien rose? That's so good.
In Kristen's team's window, if you look.
That's enough limonium. I want, Mariella, I want strips. I don't want it spot and dot. Hey, Ace, can you get some of the stands?
So I really wanted to.
Captain Beth, tell us about your... Wow, well done, Team
When I saw
Chris.
Mariella working on it, I noticed that it really changed after she worked.
Even be looked at for elimination. That would be when it came to some of the editing decisions.
We just love the fact that Full Bloom came in to provide flowers to us, and we're so forever grateful.
PVC black.
It's so good.
Thank you. Fabulous florist,
Flowers,
welcome.
and we're about to make them fabulous.
The three of us are going to be... Now. Momo's got his first customer.
Ding.
Oh, it's all being barcoded. Look at that.
43, 44, 45. Bam.
Awesome. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Next.
So today's challenge, they're giving us a budget of $50, and I'm pretty excited about
It's
it.
one of the genius things about a tulip.
And this store is closed.
You
I'm
can
out of here.
turn the ordinary into something really extraordinary.
Yes.
So I grabbed a bunch of really pretty blooms. I'm kind of going for like this moody yet modern vibe with my color palette.
Yeah, you do.
My nickname's the I wasn't intending on
5 minutes left.
All right, here goes nothing.
Elevated the perceived cost of these flowers.
They sure have.
Time's up! Florists, step away. Tell us about your design concept.
I wanted to pull things that was
Which
sort
I
of
think
indicative.
is really exceptional with half of the amount of flowers in it.
Ace, I think that you have done a really nice job.
I thought about the entire arrangement from the vase.
Your palette was amazing. Your innovation was amazing.
Now we are down.
What the hell?
Well, the project.
Just getting this thing flowered like crazy.
Beautiful sunsetty clouds, but it's like the entryway to heaven. So we're gonna come.
See that top? They're gonna probably see that from the bottom.
I'll fill it in with a lot of
A
product.
good third of their bell tower covered already.
There we go.
And Team Chantel.
This is so awesome up here.
You have 1 hour remaining.
This staircase and these clouds, it's not happening.
It's one of those top pieces so they can't really see lots of the mechanics is destroyed.
Was listening when I said, be done, come down. I walked over to the crane operator and said, bring his bucket
Yeah,
down.
so the gates of hell, we have Lucifer driving and bringing...
Because you know when you start up your flame, it's blue. Beautiful composition.
Thank you.
I will say that I was so...
Is
It's not working. I'm not feeling the stairs. I'm just like, we only have 4 hours.
For me, being on the ground, being able to look up while everything was happening.
What makes this so particularly tricky for us is you have found yourself in the bottom.
I understand you guys make a hard decision. I also appreciate and respect you guys.
today we're making surprise gift bouquets for frontline. Another big full bloom day.
It was a very, very, very elimination, I think, for everybody.
For you to pull
How do you feel?
inspiration from. Done by none other than moi.
Yes.
And we want to keep things as sustainable as possible, so you will not be using as referencing those traditional paints that incorporate fruit, vegetables, taxidermy.
I'm like just very tense about everything I do, and it's learning to let that go. I think trust maybe is a big issue.
Trying not to use anything other than the materials themselves.
flower I never use. Anemones. These are snowberries here, some peonies here, a lemongrass. I grew up in New Zealand, you know, around trees and nature, and my mum is like a creative. See how much more it comes out and how much more visible it is.
I'm good.
I threw it.
I actually have one inside my arrangement.
my gosh, no way.
That's my base.
That's really
on
clever.
schedule.
We're on schedule.
I'm doing great.
What's going on here?
I am embracing the letting
just
loose.
hungry.
Well, I am. Would you like really tasty? And I don't even like peaches. That's what's crazy. I've listened to everything. Y'all want to know who I am. I still don't know, but...
Spencer, tell us about your creation. You're challenging yourself by using just the water.
Adam, I think you need something light to lift us up.
And beautiful. That you used these lilies and how you... And in 6th place, we have Adam.
Oh my God.
You have a slightly more muted palette.
The whole thing is like, we're here.
Right.
Like, we're welcoming.
What kind of cake are you making?
A pistachio cake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, do you like pistachio?
I'm allergic
We're
to
well on
nuts.
our way to the vision that I had in mind. But I really want the attention to be all over the top.
So you know how Maurice, when he always walks in, he's like, I'm Maurice, and I'm here.
Yeah.
So I've
Fun
thinking of
party
Maurice.
flower. Ace's vision is to make layers of lots of different colors of flowers. So we're gonna
Mound the effect throughout the entire pattern, so that's what we're doing with our glass. Give that effect, and then the rest is going to be filler.
We're getting some more flowers inside the cake, something fun. Pretty difficult task right at the last minute.
So very rarely.
Roses, gerbras, marigolds, just a cacophony of colour.
The couple that's getting married, they're very interesting. So they chose a pistachio.
We really loved
sponge
the
cake.
abundance of your cake topper. However, I felt you skimped a bit on the
weakest
frosting.
for me was the topper.
And Spencer, you were quite majorly responsible for the...
Oh, wow. I love the purple lens. Oh, my gosh.
Full bloom day.
Good morning! Who you will be designing for? Justin!
Starts now.
Kristen today. And Kristen loves color. Like, that's honestly one of the best things
For this
about
front
it. She's not-
arrangement, but there's this really fun, dynamic part of Adam after hours.
Ace is always talking about Texas. Want to make something that honors him. This is a cool challenge.
My fellow judges are going to be so jealous of this. Isn't that beautiful? It's enormous.
I chose a lot of roses. That's something I truly love. Beth really, really enjoys roses herself. This is my base, so I do want
business-wise or, you know, dealing with clients. Kind of like a flower mama. Like, so I've been around a
Exciting
while.
for me is how
Make sure the design is right. To really make she likes it, that's the key to this.
Flourish, you have 5 minutes left.
Amazing.
I love the story and the journey about Beth and it's very beautiful.
She's got a little parasol.
It's so much fun.
I think the color palette.
Put the helmet on, Justin?
No. Mohawks are never my thing.
Kristen.
Coming back.
You're in 3rd place. Well done.
Congratulations. You are our team captains.
Ours, like enhancing that as opposed to hiding it, I think is going to be key.
Connor, since you came in...
So this grass is going to be the perfect kind of medium for us to create.
Keeping it looking sexy, looking sleek. It has a lot of neat lines. The hood from the color of the car is going to be really
Nailing it
neat.
here. You've got the millet grass, which smells like maple syrup. And you have all of the great yellow
Love the story of Beth and Justin.
Like the car's done a big old round. So what's the thing on the
Blend fine art and floristry. So it means it's seeing me as an artist. And that
I
means
feel like that
the
brand
world.
is real heavy, but it'll have to be finished out and down. I am a little bit worried if the front of our car is too heavy.
and chunky. It just threw the balance a bit to me.
Peace, love, and happiness, huh?
To shut like one of the doors partway so that the spill out looked more organic.
Really loved the story that you created for us. However,
a lot of the responsibility falls on me as team captain. You know, I look at Kristen and she's been undefeated in a team challenge.
it's so difficult for us to decide. It's the worst part of our job. Kristen, how do you feel about this?
it is what it is, right? Like everything is meant to be.
For me and the other residents to guide, it's awesome.
And me.
And her.
$1 prize, you can virtually smell its green bouquet.
Your fate is up in the air, quietly, using the armature at
And
each
lift
of
your chandeliers. The challenge
we're looking for specifically is it needs to give us the illusion that it's a chandelier.
Yep.
We really don't want.
I hate to lose. The worst part is that I take it super hard on myself. There's no giving.
I am very excited to be working with. Right now, I'm adding these pretty anthuriums that are going to represent the butterflies flying through my garden.
You don't want to nick it, as that'll cause air pockets and your rose will die faster. So keep it nice and smooth.
I'm gonna go visit Beth.
All right.
When would we do a floral chandelier? And usually it's for a wedding. So, I mean, this is what I would want at my wedding.
I don't, especially these gorgeous garden moves.
I am here to win. I think as an artist, I like challenging people
that you've done on this asparagus fern, but I just make sure that your rose still becomes the star.
He needs to look first.
This is such a beautiful experience.
The joy of Eramuris is when you leave it for a few hours, it moves its photograph.
An idea of, and really show some gravity towards the
years of floristry. So I was hoping that you guys would see the
made
risk
our
that
decision. First and second placed winners will become team captains for
I feel
tomorrow.
like that time is now for me.
Ace, that makes you third.
This is the best third place ever.
Something that truly is a suspension of.
This is so fun.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
Bring it.
Did you create some moth balls out of like the moth?
Got it.
It's in
Like I
here?
did the kokedamas.
Kokedamas.
Perfect.
Beth at the bottom is doing a beautiful
Yeah, that's
job.
gorgeous down
I
there.
love the
Spring.
innards of the tree.
This Banksia protea. I don't spray things normally, but it's definitely
This is
fitting
Do
my
you think he's
guess.
listening?
Who knows? Like,
I mean, I wonder.
something of this magnitude, and his first time as a team leader, is he in over his head?
Complete fairy tale. The tree itself houses what is essentially full bloom as our safe space. This is
However, it's just like one too is, and we just needed a little bit of is wild. However,
Justin, you really did sell us your story, your innovative use of color.
Fantasy with him, but I'm not sold on that we asked for.
It's been such a pleasure to have you here.
I'm also really excited to meet Queen Protea.
The flowers add such a creative and colorful touch. It's an awesome gift to the neighborhood.
Of the 4 remaining florists, one of you is just a stem snips away. You are going to take us through the looking glass and down the rabbit hole.
One of you will be designing medieval times!
This for me is that florists can be really expressed within our curated theme.
I have the Wonderland Party. Today, I'm gonna for my daughter. When she was a little kid, we used to watch out.
Through across the other way. Now, you're able to design away.
How you doing, Ace?
I'm chilling, man. Having fun with it right now.
Loving
How
these
about you?
gold pin cushions. This is a nice way to play with like the organic and
Medieval. It's a great theme to work with. Love the deep, dark, rich colors. I love the layers and
Who
the
would have thunk it, right?
I just can't even imagine. I would say that there is for sure
Doing absolutely marvelous.
What I would say is
hydrangea. This is like,
Yeah,
it's so sumptuous. It's so luxurious.
Edit!
Oh, that was
Can I come to the party?
Yeah, of course, you're invited.
Oh, yeah.
You've
Your
definitely
inspiration and how you approached rosé all day.
I wanted to keep it very simple, elegant.
I want to check your height. This is actually very. See Connor,
I
okay?
can see Connor very beautifully, and he's. Get some rest because tomorrow we're going to pond. So we will see you tomorrow.
As I always say, bring your A.
Fabulous florist.
Challenge. I do feel nervous about being team captain. In place, then we'll be in good shape.
that whole vibe.
I'm so grateful for my partner, Tyler.
For Ace and myself and make it perfect.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, it's kind of put
It works up to a crescendo of disappointment.
Which is just so
There's a lot of
shocking.
tools.
Yeah, because they...
Ace, I don't want to mess with those balls. You're not going to
Such
see
a
me.
test for mechanics, that incline.
She's there.
Anywhere you want.
All right, where else?
And this palette here, I love mixed pinks, shapes of the alliums that are very abundant. So that for me is just a really
Over that
joyous
mountainside. And then as you kind of work down, you know, it had these really striking colors of
And
like
the
red.
winner is
Mechanics to be the thing that kind of like bites you in the ass challenge. I'm like,
Beth, we felt like the
Now,
story...
31 years later, we find ourselves in another pandemic, and we're sending, so we truly feel we were born for this moment.
our 3 remaining florists are the best of the blooming best.
Our final 3!
If you wanted to reach new heights,
I am embracing the letting loose.
Flame is back, and I'm not going home, money.
Now, here's the thing. For the first time, today's
you will
solo
be designing
challenge,
your own special signature bouquet for the Bouques, a company that delivers to bowl us over with your blooming bouquets. And the challenge.
I think the color palette just screams to celebrate. You know, that have an arrangement I would send myself, you know, to celebrate my journey.
The possibility that it's going to have a go out of water. It's got to fit in a box, it's got to go through the post, and it's got...
Okay, boom, boom.
How you feeling, Ed?
That'll help protect that a little bit. That looks dope.
We're using flowers that are available all year.
Because things like eucalypt, eryngium, echinops are great.
Based off, you know, who I am. Through this entire journey, I'm a new person.
The winning florist will have their bouquet feet for sale on bouques.com. And the last place
inspiring
florist will...
watching your journey.
Thank you. You know what sucks?
Oh my God.
welcome to magic.
Our family, you know, because as a florist, lots a lot.
No?
My wife, Andrea.
The challenge starts
I
now.
was diagnosed with cancer. And then my mom passed away.
It would be nothing but flowers. Flowers really did start help healing me. They put me back together because this was really the first busting out with flowers. Because my heart beats for flowers. Boom!
Framework for the tree. Is this all the heliconia we're gonna see?
I have more. Do you think I should?
Connor and Ace are pushing hard to perfect their immersion rooms.
It's a new day.
I'm not playing it safe, and I'm giving it everything I have. I know it. Start.
Idea kind of coming out of it already.
Look at the ice.
Love that.
Clear that your ice sculpture is heart and soul of your room. And
It was so clever and extraordinary, smashing the concrete plinth to represent the...
I'm so happy for you, Connor.
I do have one more question, and it's for Tyler.
Beautiful.